Demon fans, at this time we would like to recognize our seniors and their parents and guardians. From the football and cheerleading teams, cheerleading, Rachel Cuellar, accompanied by Colleen and Michael Cuellar. Rachel will attend The Ohio State University and plans to major in some area of the sciences. Rachel Cuellar. Alyssa Della Vella, accompanied by Alicia and Anthony Della Vella. Alyssa plans to attend either West Virginia University or Ohio University and major in nursing. Alyssa Della Vella. Natalie Gilmore, accompanied by Michelle and Jim Gilmore. Natalie plans to attend the University of Cincinnati and major in business. Natalie Gilmore. Emma Holman, accompanied by Beth and Art Holman. Emma plans to attend Penn State University and major in either pre-pharmacy or biology. Emma Holman. Grace Kolinick, accompanied by her mother, Cindy Lehman, and her father, Mike Kolinick. Grace plans on attending the University of Cincinnati and majoring in nutrition and dietetics. Grace Kolinick. Alex McCartney, accompanied by Lisa and John McCartney. Alex plans to attend either the University of Akron or Kent State University, where she plans to major in nursing. Alex McCartney. Taylor Polifka, accompanied by Karen and Michael Polifka. Taylor plans to attend Miami University or the University of Cincinnati and major in business management. Taylor Polifka. And now for your football seniors. At number 1, Tariq Beach. Tariq is accompanied by Christy and Sanjay Beach. Tariq is undecided on a college at this point and is also undecided on a major. Tariq Beach. And number 2, Connor Sternikert. Connor is accompanied by Lisa and Scott Sternikert. He plans on attending either the Ohio State University, Ohio University, or Miami University, and majoring in business administration. Connor Sternikert. Number 4, Terrence Rose. Terrence is accompanied by his mother, Davita Crawford, and father, Terrence Rose. At this point, Terrence is undecided on a college, but would like to major in biomedical engineering. Terrence Rose. Trey Bylois. Trey is accompanied by his mother, Terry Bylois, his stepmother, Stacy Bylois, and his father, Tim Bylois. Trey plans on attending Baldwin Wallace, The Ohio State University, Colgate University, or Dickinson College and majoring in criminology. Trey Bylois. Matt Ramick. Matt is accompanied by Jeanette and Keith Ramick. Matt plans on attending Miami University and majoring in business management. Matt Ramick. Number 19, Dean Schneider. Dean is accompanied by Lisa and Cole Schneider. Dean plans on attending Miami University, Ohio University, or the University of Dayton, and majoring in psychology or business. Dean Schneider. Tarek Kwam. Tarek is accompanied by Lean and Bassam Kwam. Tarek plans on attending either the Ohio State University or Cleveland State University and majoring in engineering. Tarek Kwam. Kadar Robinson, number 27. Kadar is accompanied by Wendy and Quentin Robinson. Kadar is undecided at this time on a college, but would like to major in exercise science. Kadar Robinson. Number 32, Trevor Belozer. Trevor is accompanied by Eamon and Kevin Belozer. Trevor is undecided on a college at this point, but would like to major in organizational leadership. Trevor Belozer. Number 39, Dante Catanzarite. Dante is accompanied by Tracy and Craig Catanzarite. He is undecided on the college at this time, but would like to major in political science and film. Dante Catanzarite. Number 40, Bobby Fogel. Bobby is accompanied by Linda and Bill Fogel. Bobby plans on attending Allegheny College or John Carroll University and majoring in biochemical engineering. Bobby Fogel. Number 50, CJ Noel. CJ is accompanied by Kim and Bob Noel. CJ plans on attending either Baldwin Wallace University or John Carroll University and majoring in psychology. CJ Noel. Number 52, Jacob Harb. Jacob is accompanied by Noreen and John Harb. Jacob plans on attending either the University of Toledo or Cleveland State University, where he plans to major in pre-med. Jacob Harb. Number 53, Nico Arcello. Nico is accompanied by Joe Arcello. Nico plans on attending either the Ohio State University or Cleveland State University and majoring in pre-law and accounting. Nico Arcello. Number 54, Omar Abed. Omar is accompanied by Aziza and Amin Abed. He plans on attending either the Ohio State University or Cleveland State University and majoring in finance. Omar Abed. Number 55, Jack Jolliffe. Jack is accompanied by Laura and John Jolliffe. Jack plans on attending either Miami University or the University of Cincinnati and majoring in either business or engineering. Jack Jolliffe. Number 57, Nick Kranz. Nick is accompanied by Bernadette and Paul Kranz. Nick is planning on attending the Ohio State University, the University of Dayton, or the University of Kentucky. He plans to major in engineering or statistics. Nick Kranz, Adam and Amin. And they'll be accompanied by Lulu Zayed.
Adam Suleiman and Mama Zayed.
And Adam Suleiman and Mama Zayed. Mama plans on attending either Baldwin Wallace University or Cleveland State University, majoring in business and marketing. Mama Zayed. Adam plans on attending Cleveland State University and majoring in criminal justice. Chris Choi. Chris is accompanied by Gong Choi. Chris will attend the Ohio State University and plans to major in sports medicine. Chris Choi. Harry Singh. Harry is accompanied by his mother, Ruby Singh. He plans to attend the University of Cincinnati. At this time, he is undecided on a major. Harry Singh. Fatahdeep Singh. Fatahdeep is accompanied by his mother, Amedrit Kaur. He plans on attending the University of Toledo and majoring in criminal justice. Fatahdeep Singh. Eric Brizes. Eric is accompanied by accompanied by Lisa and Mike Brizes. Eric will attend the University of Cincinnati, where he plans to major in statistical engineering. Eric Brizes. Let's give one more demon cheer to all our seniors for their passion and wish them good luck in their future endeavors. Demon style.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may have noticed some students running around this season with cameras and microphones. These are the students of WHBS TV, Westlake High School's very own TV station. These kids work hard every week to make sure the football games are recorded and aired in the most professional way possible. The following are the WHBS TV seniors, some of whom have been with us all 4 years of their high school career. Tonight is their last home game ever. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to recognize the WHBS TV seniors. Fuad Ahmed, camera, director. Yusuf Al-Shinawi, camera. Andrew Bavenzi, camera. John DeMarsh, camera, play-by-play announcer. Sean Dunphy, camera. Graham Kowalski, camera. Jillian Meyerly, camera, play-by-play announcer. Jared Schmidt, camera. Jordan Sherwin, camera. And Shadi Zahib, camera, play-by-play announcer. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's give a great hand for the WHBS TV football seniors.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the pride of Westlake, the Westlake High School Demon Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Mrs. Hillary Patrak and Mr. Scott Rovniak. Demonette and Debonair advisors, Mrs. Trish Milano. The band officers include Jeremy Schwoko, Jeremy McCabe, Lizzie Masson, and Emily Shordock. Demonette captain is Olivia Humer with co-captain Melissa Kilbane. Debonair captain is Tori Tovanche and co-captain Megan McCauley. Here we are, please welcome the Demon Marching Band. At this time, we would like to recognize our senior band members and their parents for their time, talent, dedication, and commitment to making the Westlake Band one of the very best. Congratulations on a fantastic season. We begin tonight with David Epley, son of Barb and James Epley. Nathan Fisher, son of Carrie and John Fisher. Jane Fitz, accompanied by Eileen and Steve Fitz. Megan Fleming and parents Ann and Scott Fleming. Catherine Fearman with Tricia Fearman. Eileen Guzik with parents Ann and Dan Guzik. Katie Hahn, parents Michelle and Jack Hahn. Next is Nick Hahn, accompanied by Erica and David Hahn. Senior Christine Hughes with mother Michelle Hughes. Olivia Humer with Mary and Miro Humer. Melissa Kilbane with Margie and Pat Kilbane. Next is Alex Latham with parents Laura and John Latham. Jackie Lamb, accompanied by Elaine and Michael Lamb. Yeah. Next is Jeremy McCabe with AJ and Matt McCabe. Next we have Morgan McLaughlin, accompanied by parents Kathy and Matt McLaughlin. Olivia Mantoniques with Kristen and Mark Mantoniques. Lizzie Masson with Rich and Lori Masson, and Barb and Kevin Morrow. Next is Connor Miller with parents Jennifer and David Miller. Kara Mudrick with Michelle and Ron Mudrick. Isabel Palmer, parents Andrea Rocco and Phil Palmer. Next we have Nathan Pig with parents Kristen and Bill Pig. Chloe Posderick with parents Allison and Marvin Posderick. Haley Rudiger, accompanied by parents Christine and David Rudiger. Next we have Emily Shordock, accompanied by Mary Shordock and Terry Shordock. Jeremy Schwoko, accompanied by Diana and Randy Schwoko. Next is Ben Sposett, accompanied by parent Megan and Bruce Sposett. Thank you. Tori Tovanche, accompanied tonight by Bridget and Angel Tovanche. Garrett Van Dyke, with parents Candace and Dwayne Van Dyke. And Kyle Yarborough, accompanied tonight by Sue and Rich Yarborough, your class of 2017 band seniors.
gentlemen, nation, welcome to Westlake High School Senior Night Game. I'm Julian Meyerly,
I'm John DeMarsh.
and it looks like it's off to a great start for the game. We got the band going strong, the football team running through. I noticed about half of the football team's seniors.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Chilly night here at the field that I still don't know what it's called. Is it UH or is it still
UH
Lou
St. John
Duché?
Stadium.
But what happened to Lou Duché?
I guess they changed it because it is now UH St. John Stadium.
All right then.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Board of Education, President Carol Winston, Vice President Mark Wasuski, John Finucane, Bob Stoll, and Joe Grass, Superintendent Scott Goggin, and the Athletic Council of the Westlake City Schools. Yeah, go ahead and stop it.
Number 9 from Amherst will have the first kick, Ryan Sturgeon.
With Treek Beach and looks like Terrence Rose back to receive the kick.
Yep. And here's the kick. Nice kick, straight back to Terrence Rose.
Brings about 10, 15, he's to 20.
20, they're pushing the pile. Taken down about the 22-yard line, I'd say. And bear with me, I'm not the best at gauging the yard lines.
Looks like Trey Bailois and company will set up at about the 23-yard line, 1st and 10.
Rose with the ball carrier. Yes. Rose on the return.
Looks like Stoneker, Beach, Robinson, Fogel, and Rose are all out there for the Demons, skill-wise.
Yep.
Trey in the shotgun with Robinson behind him. Getting the call from the sidelines.
Yep.
Here's the snap.
Looks like,
He's going to drop back.
looks like that's Bailois. Pass.
Looking for Rose, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Bringing up 2nd down and 10. Getting the call from the sidelines. Same players out on the field.
Looks like a slightly different play from the gestures that they're giving.
Bailois looking for the snap.
Yep. Handoff to
Beach.
Beach. Yep.
Gets a good chunk of yards there, about 3. They'll mark him down about the 27.
Yep. For a gain of about 4. 3rd and 6.
Same set out here for the Demons. Trey still in shotgun. Here's a snap. Drop back, looking to pass.
That's
Just got
incomplete.
jumped in front of.
That was blocked by 22, I believe.
Yep.
Hunter Parker.
That pass intended for Rose. Quick 3 and out there for the Demons.
4th and 6. They're going to punt it. Looks like the Steel has, I can't read their number. Oh, they
Number
have
1.
Alec Platts down deep.
Here's the punt. Long and high. Looks like it's going to
Drop
get out
right
to
into his arms. Put down about the
46-yard line. So now we're going to see the Amherst Steel come on out to the field, their offense. And we'll see what the Westlake defense can do.
Yep. Not quite sure about Amherst's record compared to ours.
1 and 7, I think. Or 1 and 8.
Oh,
Almost positive they only have 1 win.
yeah. I feel like it might have been against Lakewood.
Johnny Matakovitz out there. Hands off. Oh, play action. Rolls
Yep.
out, looking to pass.
Long pass to number 14, incomplete.
He had Jarrett Mead wide open. Just got past the safety.
Yep, slipped right through number 14, Jarrett Mead.
Schneider there on the coverage, though.
Some days I kind of feel like the press box is mimicking us.
Matakowitz back under center. He's got the I formation behind him, 2 tight ends to each of his side. Hand off up the middle.
Handoff, taken down just about the 50-yard line. That was number 28,
Kennedy
Gaglioso.
Okay. Catan's right and Fogel on the tackle.
Looks like
Again.
they've got number 18 out, and that would be Tony Kettle. Looks like, number 28.
Kennedy breaks it off.
Yep.
He's going to be taken down, though.
Taken down number 4, Terrence Rose.
But not before a huge 35-yard gain there by the steal.
1st and 10 on the 16-yard line.
First big play of the game here, but it's for the steal.
I really feel like the first quarter is just that, getting to know the other team's playing style. Once we learn their style, we can play against them.
Matakowitz has got the broken eye behind him.
Yep,
That's Jeremy Smith there for the carry for a solid 7 yards before he's taken down by Schneider and Beach.
2nd and 3 for the steal.
Matakowitz again under center. He's got the broken eye behind him. Looks more like a power formation. Handoff again.
Handoff to number 28 yet again, taken down by number 2, Connor Sternikert.
Kennedy there on the carry, though. They're looking to establish an easy run game here as they've been marching down the field.
Yep. Looks like a gain of nothing, 3rd and 3. Or 3rd and 2.
Matakowitz again under center.
With
2 tight ends on each side, and he's got the broken eye behind him.
looks like 25.
Hand off to Smith, and he gets to about, they're going to give him the 4-yard line. 3-yard line, actually, with forward progress.
Yeah. Looks like 1st and goal. Yeah. Or 2-yard line.
Broken eye again with double tight. Hand off to Smith, and he's in for a touchdown.
Yep. The score with 8:36 left in the first quarter. Amherst 6, Westlake Demons 0.
Well, it looks like it's going to be the majority of their offense handing off to Smith and Kennedy.
And a lot of that broken eye formation, I think. Can't tell if they're going
Just
for the
kicking.
kick.
Yep.
I've seen some games actually where they go for the conversions a lot more. Looks
It's an
like
effective strategy.
yeah.
Kick is up, and it's good.
It's good. So the score is now Amherst Steel 7, Westlake Demons 0.
With 8:36 left in the first quarter, Amherst 7.
So just looking at the defense there, it looks like they're majority of the time going to be running off the tackle, sometimes the guard with a trap, but really that's our front four's obligation, and linebackers got to start coming up and playing the ball. As you see, they really didn't call any pass plays, and we had too many people in coverage, and not enough players covering the run. So
I definitely think Amherst is more of a running game style team. Westlake is a mix of pass and running, so that might make things a bit trickier for us, I think.
look for the offensive coordinator up here to start accommodating for the defensive struggles, as it's looking like it's going to be a long game if even the defensive coordinator can't solidify that front a little bit.
Looks like Tariq and Rose in the back.
And takes a friendly Amherst bounce all the way back to 4. He's taken out about the mark him at the 4.
Yep.
Kick only went to about the 20, but it took a friendly Amherst roll all the way bound to the 4.
Mm-hmm.
So second possession here for the Demons as they're trying to get some points on the board to stay relevant in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Jared.
Next stop. Where is it?
He's straight down in front. Where you're gonna
Bylos checking. He's got 2 to his left, 2 to his right, and Robinson in the backfield with him. Here's the snap. Handoff up the middle, and nothing going from there.
Yep.
Loss of 1.
Robinson, the ball carrier.
Tackled by 27.
Tackled by 27.
Taken down by 27, I believe, Austin Steerhoff.
Let's not forget Westlake's #1 fan, my main man, Chad.
Billy Blood checking out. Sternekert as well. Vogel and Beach coming in for them. Beach and Rose out wide left. Looks like Schneider wide right. Bylos and Robinson in the backfield.
Yeah.
Motion to Sternekert. Oh, it's
Up.
going to be a quarterback keeper. And he's going nowhere. Taken down about the 2-yard line.
70.
Yep.
70.
So really nothing going here for the Demon offense as
Yeah.
they're just getting pushed further and further back into their
Yeah.
practically their own end zone.
They clearly have a pretty strong defense with the steal.
Getting the call from the sidelines. Fogel and Rose out wide left. Treek Beach and Sternekert out wide right. Same backfield as
Like-
always with Bylos and Robinson in the backfield. Botch snap, and he's got to get rid of it. They're going to rule it incomplete.
White tell.
Lucky there as it wasn't called a fumble, and that would have been easy 6-4 with a steal.
Oh, yeah.
But they just kept getting pushed further and further into their own practically end zone, and they just couldn't do nothing there to get it out.
Yeah. They're going to have to punt it, and then they're going to have to get some defense going really, really fast.
27 punt.
Robinson here for the kick.
No, 1, I'm sorry.
High and long, out to about the 35-yard line, rolling to about the
40.
40. He's going to pick it up.
Taken down about the 37, I'd say.
Fumble there on the kickoff return, but no dice there for the Demons as they try to recover.
Can't tell if that was number 1 or 22 on the carry exactly.
So the Steel offense coming back onto the field. And at their helm, Matakovitz.
To our demon athletes.
He didn't do it. I'm pretty sure he didn't do it, officer. Oh, I thought you were here for Scott.
Getting the eye formation, pitch out
Looks
to the
like
right.
Number
corner.
28.
28 carried the ball.
It looked like he was tripped by Vogel almost.
Scaglioso.
That was 28 on the carry.
Scaglioso.
He's a sophomore.
He's a sophomore.
Wow, he's good.
Bringing up 2nd and 3.
So you need the lights on?
They got to move it. It's going to be told. Oh, one.
Double tight here for the Steel. I formation. Motion. And that's Alec Platts with the read option.
Number 1 is the
And
ball
they're
carrier. Taken down by 39. Dante Catanzarite.
Good power sweep there.
Honda Accord. License plates GAJ 8998.
Getting the first down and a fresh set of downs, I should say.
Must move your car or it will be towed.
Probably want to repeat that another time when you have a chance, just to give her fair warning.
Double tight again with an I formation behind Stanovitz.
Fumble.
Matakovitz.
And Westlake admits that it was the Steel who recovered it. Or Westlake ball,
they recover.
actually.
Turnover.
Bobble snap there by the quarterback, and it results in a turnover for the Steel.
Recovered by Matt Ramick.
Turnover on downs for the Steel.
Maroon Honda Accord GAJ8998. You must move your car or will be towed.
Vogel, Sterniker, Robinson, Beach, and looks like Schneider. Schneider and Beach out far left.
I say they're the main ones. Looks like
Sweep
Beach,
right.
the ball carrier. Oh, and he's going.
45,
He's
50,
going.
45, 40, 35.
Taking down. Oh, and he's still.
20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
And that would be a Demon touchdown by Tariq Beach.
73-yard run there by Tariq Beach on the sweep to the Demon side, or Demon sideline, I should say, and just cut up field, found a seam, and took it all the way to the end zone.
You can hear the band going and the student section singing along as we bring in Eric Brizes for a kick.
Bryce is to tie this game up at 7 with just under 5.5 minutes left to go in the first
And
quarter.
it's up and good. The score with 5 minutes 26 seconds left. The Demons and Amherst Steel are tied 7-7. I'd like to take a second and thank our sponsors for this year: Sky Zone of Westlake, Hungry Howie's Westlake, and Westlake Youth Association Football. Thanks for supporting WHBS.
So Westlake coming out for the kickoff. Amherst to return. Looks like Platts is back there to receive, along with Karen.
It looks like number 5's pretty far back also.
And can't make out the number on the far side of the field. But
It looks like something with a 3. That definitely looks like something with a 3. Oh no, is that that's a 2 actually. I'm gonna take a wild stab and say that might be 22, Hunter Parker. We've seen him a couple times already. Definitely seems like Alec Platts and Kennedy Caglios are definitely big players for Amherst.
Prize is here for the kickoff. Wow, really shanked that one.
Yep.
Flag coming out.
Flag.
Illegal procedure there by Brizes.
I'm not really sure what constitutes an illegal procedure in football,
Kicking out of bounds.
even if it was unintentional. Huh.
Yep.
Looks like we'll be starting from the 35-yard line, or they will be starting from the 35-yard line.
High formation there, and he's
Scaglioso, the ball carrier.
number 28 there. Kennedy. Scaglioso.
Looks like Nick Kranz is on the stop.
Bringing up 2nd and 8 from their own 37. High formation again. Matakovitz. Hand off up the middle.
Looks like,
Scaglioso
yeah.
gets a solid 20 yards there.
Mm-hmm.
At least. Well, it looks like they're going to mark him shy, but 18.
Yeah, he's good.
Again, coming up in the double tight I formation again. Scaglioso looks like he's still back there.
Looks like handoff to number 28. Again, taken down by 54, Omar Abad.
Again, a pickup of 10 yards, though. As he's averaging almost 8
Oh, but a
yards a
flag.
carry. That play is coming back, though, as a holding penalty is called on the steal.
Yep.
Nope, we're good.
Looks like it's going to be 10 yards.
Bringing up first and looks like 17.
Or 17.
Double tight again with Platts out wide left. I formation again behind him. Behind Maddox. Looking to pass.
Like pass this time to number 1. Taking. Oh.
And what looked like
taking-
just a quick out there to Platts resulted in an easy
Knocked,
42-yard gain.
knocked out by 25, Tarek Kwam.
27, my bad. I formation again. He's got 2 out to his right, and he's gonna just power it up the middle.
Yep. That's 29 this time. Cairo Smith. Pushed out of bounds.
Smith with an easy 27-yard run right off the left tackle and right up the seam. Good blocking up front by the steal.
Taken down at the 2-yard line.
Look for that to be a spot of concern for the Demons as they've allowed over 80 yards rushing here.
But then again, so have they.
Another rushing touchdown there for the Demons. Or not the Demons, Steele.
Was it a touchdown?
It is.
Yeah. With 3:50 left in the first quarter, the score is Amherst Steel 13, Westlake Demons 7. It's like number 17, Alan Matakovic. On the kick. Looks like looks like the wind moved the ball.
Here's the kick. It's up and it's good.
And good. The score is Amherst Steel 14, Westlake
Right out on the
Demons.
play though.
A flag
Amherst 14
on a kick.
and our Westlake Demons 7.
Running into the kicker there for the Demons. That's going to cost them on the kickoff return.
Oh.
There's a flag on the play.
Running into the kicker.
Running into the kicker on Westlake. Will be a system kickoff.
Yep.
I did not know that was a penalty, honestly.
And let's not forget our Westlake Demon cheerleaders. Gianna Burns, Amanda Cherico, Rachel Cuellar.
Westlake to receive the kick
Natalie
after the
Gilmore,
ensuing kickoff.
Emma Holman, Grace Coleman, Alex McCartney, Chloe Martin, Lindsay Coleman, Taylor Polifka, Emily Steigerwald, Elizabeth White, Nina Wilkinson.
Kickoff team still conferring for Westlake.
2016-17 Varsity cheerleaders.
Looks like Rose and Beach again back to receive the kick, along with Schneider, Blood, and
I'll be ready for basketball.
Robinson back there in the second row.
Yep. Robinson alongside Billy Blood. And I can't see who's furthest away. I think that's Schneider. And that might be 87.
High and long there, getting back to the 18. It's going to roll out of bounds. Illegal procedure there by the steal.
Amherst.
Bringing it out to the 35. So the Westlake offense. Oh, they elect to re-kick. Never mind.
I can't tell. Yeah, it looks like they're re-kicking. I'll admit, with as heavy as the wind's been these past few days, I'm not surprised the ball's flying out of bounds a bit.
Sponsored by the from all fall sports and our marching band. All right.
Still Beach and Rose deep.
Here's kick. Same
Number
return.
9, Ryan Sturgeon. Kick.
Really short kick there. Is it bounced at 25? He's
Terrence
30.
Rose.
Next cut. He's at the 35,
He's-
40. He's got
he might just make it
40,
to-
45. And
Oh!
he's still on his feet. 40, 35. Still on his feet.
Him!
25, 20. Taken down at the Amherst 16-yard line.
Brought down by 33, Dan Makruski.
48-yard return there
No,
for
I think that was
Terrence Rose.
more than 48 yards.
At least 50, I think.
Yeah, it was at least 50. He caught it back around the 25, I'd
Yep.
say.
They're saying 60 yards on the return, so even more.
Yeah. Looks
I think
like
that's why they elected to re-kick,
Yeah.
because we got such electric playmakers on our return squad.
looks like we will have a first down starting at the 16-yard line. Is that an I formation? I know nothing about football formations. Oh,
Batted down at the line there.
yep. Smashed down by 27. Austin Steeroff.
Botch play there. Starting with the offensive line and they allow that defensive tackle to come in and smack the ball down right at the line. Didn't allow the play to develop. Beach and Schneider, along with Fogel, out to Trey's out wide right with Sterniker out wide left. Here's a snap. Roll out to his right.
Number
Looking to
7. Pass is complete.
to Tariq Beach. At about the Amherst 4-yard line.
Yep. And that will be a first and goal, I believe. Yep, first and goal for the Demons.
We got a first down, goal to go.
Balos now has two to his left, two receivers to his left, one to his right. Receiver on his right is Schneider, Beach, and Sterniker out to his left
Robinson.
in the backfield. Option pitch.
Oh, toss to Robinson for another Demon touchdown. All right, let's go.
Making your score 14-14. Conditionally after the PAT.
And the score with just over 3 minutes left in the quarter. Your Westlake Demons 13, the Amherst Steel 14. Eric Bryce is to kick. And the kick is good. The person who was trying to catch it behind the goalpost slipped on his way down. The score is yet again tied 14-14. Just about 3 minutes left in the quarter.
I'd like to take this time to thank our sponsors. Hungry Howies of Westlake, Sky Zone of Westlake, and Westlake Youth Association Football. I'd like to thank you for your support and sponsorship of WHBS in this 2016-2017 season. We truly appreciate it.
Join the Demon Athletic Boosters and become a member today. Your membership helps fund equipment and gear for all teams.
Demons coming out for the kick.
Yep. Eric Brizes to kick.
Just waiting on the kick.
Mm-hmm. That's a beautiful kick.
That's about 12. He's to the 15, 20. Looks for a seam. He's to 25.
Caught by number 1. I think that's number 1.
Yep, tripped up at about the 30-yard line. That's where they'll mark him down.
Yep. Looks like 39, Dante Catanza, right? And the bands begin their traditional outband each other. Although I'm pretty sure the Westlake Demon marching band is undefeated.
Matakovitz again has the air formation behind him. One receiver is left, one receiver is right. And here's again the handoff.
Handoff to 28, taken down by, I can't tell if that was 8.
Scaglioso.
I can't tell if that was 18 or 19 who tripped him up.
Looks like it was 19.
19, that would be Schneider.
A big gain of 9 though, as they're honestly averaging 9 yards a carry. 5, maybe 6 per rushing attempt.
Yep. Yet again, handoff to Scaglioso. Looks like
stop for only a few.
Funny. It's interesting. From what I can see, it seems like our defensive lines are pretty evenly matched. Like we're both letting through about the same amount of yards.
Double tight again. And off right.
And
tackle.
off. 28.
Gets to the line of scrimmage. Maybe
down.
Gets a couple more.
Looks like taken down by a 75. Jordan Taylor, a sophomore.
Double tight, and that formation behind him. Looking to pass.
Oh, long pass,
Way
incomplete,
overthrown now.
intended for number 16, Evan Shaver.
Look for him to stick with the run game as he's tried multiple times looking downfield and he just can't find him. Short passes are working a little bit, but they can't really rely on that for the longevity of the game. They're easily averaging about 6 yards a rushing attempt here with Scaglioso and Kennedy at the helm. Again, I formation double tight here for the steal. Fumble again.
Fumble. Tariq Beach recovers the fumble for a Demon first down with a minute and 40 seconds left in the quarter.
On the recovery, we got a Demon first down.
Again, turnover on downs for the Steelers. They are not looking very good on offenses. They just can't get anything going. Got a solid run game, very weak pass game, and then they just fumble it. Always under center, though. Fogelin starting to crowd out to his left.
Up, looks like
Beach and
a
Rose.
false start on the steal.
It will be a free 5 yards there for the Demons.
Was that all sides? Yes, it was. Encroachment. All sides. Amherst.
Same receivers out there for Bilowas. He's in the shotgun with Robinson behind him. Here's the snap, looking to silence for the play.
It's like
Stoneker
quick.
and Fogel out wide left. Beach and Rose out wide right. There's a snap.
There's
Looking
a
to
snap.
throw.
Oh,
Batted down the line again.
by 85, Jacob Lesson. Another sophomore from Amherst. They have some decent players who are sophomores.
A very active defensive line here for Amherst as they are easily getting in the backfield. Although it was a designed screen, Trey's got to look to throw it over the heads of those very rush pursuant defensive linemen. And so that screen pass was there, just couldn't get high enough. Vogel and Beach switch. Still same formation. Beach in motion.
Looks like a handoff to number 27,
Got a Robinson there for a nice 5-yard gain.
and I believe that will be a first down. Or no, third down, and looks like 1 or inches.
Well, I would expect it. We got two good announcers. They got to be
Getting the play from the sidelines. Beach and Stoneker out wide left. Fogel and Rose out wide right. Robinson in the backfield. Quickly goes under center. And he's going to get it.
Down about 30 seconds. Actually, now start walking off there in the sidelines right behind the bench. You're not going to have a tremendous
first down.
And that will be a Demon first down for us.
I mean, it rained during the ordinary setup time, but today we set up later than usual and everything was fine.
Same wide receivers out there and pretty much in the same formation.
Today kind of set a little precedent.
Well, this formation seems to be good for us.
Motion to Beach. Looking to pass.
It's like a pass
He's got Stoneker.
to number 2 is complete for another Demon touchdown.
Easy pitch and catch there from
That would
Bilowas to Connor Stoneker there for the easy, looks
With-
like 30-yard TD reception.
Yep. With 37 seconds left in the quarter. The score is your Westlake Demons 20, Amherst Steel 14. Eric Bryce is ready for the kick.
Nope, just stretch my back.
And the kick is good. The score is now Westlake Demons 21 and the Amherst Steel 14. As the band celebrates and the cheerleaders do as well. Hoping they do their jumping jacks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brizes has just broke the school
We
record
just
for
heard now
Show your
Eric
love.
Brizes has just broken the school record for extra point kicks. Way to go, Eric.
Bryce is lined up for the kick.
Looks like he's got Tony Kettle out on the field. Nice
Kinda
kick.
short there.
Straight to number 4. Bounced about the 34-yard line.
Yep.
Getting better at the yards. Only took me about a quarter. And before I forget, I'd like to say a big welcome to Jeremy Butcher, who's acting as our director tonight. You graduated last year. Welcome back, Jeremy. Looks like 28 in the back.
Got an eye formation
Hand
there.
off.
Scaglioso. Scaglioso, my bad. Only
No,
for about a yard.
no offense to our team, but Scaglioso, he is probably the best player I've seen on a high school team, especially for a sophomore. What do you think?
I don't know. I haven't seen enough of him in, especially this first quarter. He's had a lot of rushing attempts, but I haven't seen him develop throughout the entirety of this game. So I'll probably make a decision at looking at the tail end of the fourth quarter.
True. Looks like that was 25 on the carry. Adam Haas at the end of the first quarter.
Your score is Westlake 21, Amherst 14. And we're back here in the second quarter. Your score, Westlake 21, Amherst 14. Amherst setting up from their own 40, looking at a 3rd down and 5 here. We'll see what happens.
Yep. At this point in time, it could honestly be anybody's game.
One wide receiver out wide right, one wide left. I formation behind Matakovitz.
28 yet again. Scaglioso.
Scaglioso gets pasted at about the 42-yard line. He's stopped by a swarm of demons. It's bringing up 4th down.
Sounds like Tanzarite was on that stop.
Kicking team coming onto the field as they're looking to punt. Rose and Beach back to receive the kick.
Yep. Looks like number 14, Jarrett Mead to kick.
Really low but long kick, and it's
That
going out of bounds.
almost hit some people on the sidelines.
Bringing it out to about the, they're going to mark it at the 30-yard line of Westlake. Three wide receivers to Bailos' right, one to his left. It looks like Fogel, Stonekert, and Beach. Looking to the sidelines for the play, and it looks like Rose is out wide left. Hand off up the middle to, he's going to keep it.
Number 7, he's keeping it.
Corner.
Trey's keeping it. He's going.
40 to 45, and that's where he will step out.
A first down.
We got another demon first down.
From the 45-yard line, less than a minute into this quarter.
Fulgham Rose out wide left, motion Beach, and that's where they
Hand off to Beach. And
He's
there he
got the
goes.
edge. Only good for
Oh.
about 3 yards, though, as he stopped there. Vogel and Stonekert out wide right. Looks like Rose and Stonekert. My bad. Beach out wide left.
Pass.
Incomplete pass there. Looking for Stonekert out in the flats.
Incomplete. Oh, but a flag. I'm watching.
Personal foul against Amherst. That's a free 15 yards for the Demons.
And that will bring us to a first down.
Let's see where they set up shop next.
Rob,
And they'll mark the ball down
to about the
36-yard line.
not bad.
Fresh set of downs here for the Demons as Fogel and Sterniker are out wide right, Rose and Beach out wide left. Robinson still in the backfield by Lewis. Here's a snap. Handoff up the middle. Oh, he's gonna keep it
He's
again.
kept it. He kept it. Taken
Good
down
pickup
by
about 6.
45. That is Nathan Soto. I just realized something. I thought Amherst was the Comets.
They used to be the Comets.
Yeah, they were the Comets last year, I think, even.
I think they were still the Steel last year.
I don't know. I announced the JV game, and they were Comets. Maybe they kept Comets for JV and then Steel for Varsity.
Handoff up the middle to
And off to 27.
Robinson. He's stopped well behind the line of scrimmage, loss of about half a yard.
Down by Smith.
3rd and 6, I believe.
3rd and 5. That was
Or
on the
5.
scoreboard.
Okay.
Just got about just under 9.5 minutes here in the first half.
After which we will get to see the Pride of Westlake perform, including the ever-popular, ever-changing senior dance, which I personally can't wait for.
The receivers out to Trey's left. That's where he will roll.
Trey?
Right.
Oh.
And he's still alive.
And he's staying. And then he passed. How did he stay on his feet? I'm shocked.
He's an elusive quarterback. That's one of his skills.
Yeah.
Just overthrown there, looking for Beach.
Looked like that was actually headed for number 2, Sterniker.
Travel over both of their heads regardless.
Yep.
Three receivers out to Bilos' right, one to his left. Looks like it's Fogel, Sterniker. Oh, timeout,
Timeout,
Westlake.
Westlake.
Timeout on the field. Westlake.
Like to,
Cord-
like to take this moment to quickly thank our sponsors yet again, Hungry Howie's of Westlake, Skies of Westlake, and Westlake Youth Association Football. Thanks for your continued support of WHBS.
Giant Eagle. Ironwood Cafe. Moe's Southwest Grill. The Yard House. C. Senor. Perfect Tavern. Rio. Applebee's. Romeo's Pizza. Houlihan's and Chipotle. Check out the Backers website at www.westlakefootballbackers.com for all things about Westlake football.
Westlake now come back onto the field. A little conference there between the coaches and the players. Focusing on the game plan for the ensuing drive and many more to come. As we got Rose, Beach, and
Looks
Schneider
like
out wide right, and looks like Sterniker out wide left.
they're running
Robinson's
it.
still in the backfield.
They're running it. Which I can appreciate. They recognize their abilities.
Drop back to pass.
Pass. Oh, that was over the head of Connor Sterniker, and he ran straight off the field.
Overthrown there, looking for Sterniker. In the corner of the end zone, just overthrew him though, and that's turnover on downs for the Demons.
Turnover on downs.
It will now be 1st and 10. Really, I've heard them called the Comets and the Steel. I'm just confused about which one it is.
Demon fans, the Westlake Athletic Development Foundation is a group of private citizens and parents that raise money in conjunction with a partnership. University of Westlake.
The name of the school is Amherst Steel, but the team is the Comets.
Oh.
Hand up in the middle. That is
Named after a lady named Marion Steele.
good
Quick-
for about 10 yards.
And quick clarification for everyone out there, Amherst Steel is the name of the high school. The team is the Amherst Comets.
Oh, so they are the Amherst Steel Comets.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't even notice that on the rosters, and I've been reading it the whole time. That's just embarrassing. Looks like it's 1st and 10 for the Comets.
Matkovitz, pitch out to his left, finds the
Number
seam, and good for 4.
Number 4, Jeremy Smith, the ball carrier.
Just under 8.5 minutes now in your first half.
2nd and 6.
Your score, 21-14 in favor of the Demons.
And the clock keeps going.
No. And 67. Sure, stop.
Again, the I formation here for the Comets.
Number
Fullback
29 on the carry, 1st down for the Comets. That was Cairo Smith.
Smith, the ball carrier. 4 and 64. Rose, the bed on the stop.
Rose the bed there on the stop.
1st and 10 from the 39-yard line.
I formation once again here for the Comets.
It seems to be their favored formation.
Motion to the left. And it's
Number
gonna hand it
4
right
with
up
the
middle.
ball.
He's
He tripped over Schneider.
tabletop there. Smith again, though. Pick up another chunk of yards there for the Comets.
Yep, 2nd and 3rd.
We now have under 7.5 minutes in the first half. Clock continues to roll.
Thanks, bud.
Motion again. Hand off up the middle
Yep, number 4 for
Smith
another
again.
1st down.
for another first down, and about 5 yards afterwards. As again, they're averaging about 5 or 6 yards per rush, as they've been just pounding it down the Demons' throat here in the first half. As they really have no pass yards, and it's been all run game here
Yeah.
for the Comets.
They're definitely a running team, but I've seen us do some pretty good passes this game. I'd say our style's definitely more of a combination. Number 28 with the ball.
Toss sweep out to the right. Good for 7. That was Scaglioso again.
Taken down by Katantarite.
Ball carrier. 39. Right on the stop.
Coming out in their 5 formation again. Scaglioso. Good for 3.
Oh, it looks like they're pushing the pile.
Riozo, the ball carrier.
Looks like that'll push him back a few yards.
Brought down by Quans and Friends.
Or did they move forward? Yeah, they moved forward. It's 3rd and 1. Did they have a piano over there?
Hand off again up the middle. Only good for about maybe less than a yard.
Can't tell if that's a 1st down or not.
Let's see where they mark it.
Looks like 4th and 1.
Van and Beaver on the stop.
It's a pretty good spot to have a 4th and 1. You're
Yep.
inside the 20-yard line. Any way this play goes, except for a turnover, is going to result, hopefully, a turnover happens, but it will most likely result in Amherst points.
I'd say that's honestly a big risk, though, having a 4th and 1, because on one hand, it's easy enough to run, but on the other hand, you know it's 1 yard only, so the other team will clearly be trying to defend that yard a lot more.
Setting goals for the next capital project. Stay tuned for our next project. There are still bricks for sale. Please go to their website for contact information at www.westlakeadf.org for details. The Westlake Athletic Development Foundation would like to thank
Maybe an odd observation to have during a football game, but it looks kind of like the Amherst band is rolling a piano and a drum set onto the field. At least what I noticed.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Before the teams that come on back to the field. We'd like to thank our sponsors once again, Hungry Howies of Westlake, Sky Zone of Westlake, and Westlake Youth Association Football. We thank you for your sponsorship and support of WHBS in this 2016-2017 season. We greatly appreciate it. Hand off up the middle. Looks like Scaglioso.
Yep. Oh, no, pushed back. It looks like
Nope,
it'll be a...
forward progress.
Really?
It'll be a first down.
Oh. Got pushed back, though.
That is actually Cairo Smith there with the first down pickup. Clock continues to roll. We're under 5 minutes now.
It's a...
First down, Amherst.
Yeah, that's an Amherst first down on the 14-yard line. With 4:53 left in the half.
Broken eye again. Scaglioso trying to get the edge. Only gets 5.
Scaglioso yet again.
Second and 4 here for the Comets. Excuse me. Out to the 8-yard line of the Demons.
By the way.
Broken eye here for the Comets. Getting the play from the sidelines. Checking out of the play. Oh, roll
Looks
out.
like
Looking to pass. He's got a man open up in the flats.
taken down out of bounds about the 3-yard line by number 19, Schneider. I think that was one of their first extremely successful passes of the game.
They've had a couple that were a little bit further down the field, but yeah, it's been within 6 yards pretty much.
Yeah.
Has been all their passing attempts.
Yeah, they're definitely more of a shorter passes kind of team.
Broken eye again, and off to Scaglioso, and he's...
I can't tell. I'm watching the refs to see what the verdict
They mark
is.
him down.
Yep.
About the half-yard line.
Yeah.
16 carries, 102 down by Fogle and Beach.
2nd and goal.
Scaglioso, that was his 16th carry, and now he's broken the 100-yard mark as he's rushed for 102 yards on 16 carries. Broken eye again, and off to Cairo Smith.
And that's a...
Give him a touchdown. Tying up this game conditionally with the ensuing PAT at 21 with 3:42 left in the first half.
That's an first touchdown. The score is now 21-20 with 3:42 left in the half.
To kick, 1 to hold.
17, Alan Matakovic, or however you pronounce the name. I apologize if I butchered. Yep. And the kick is good. The score is tied
21-21.
We're all tied up. Amherst
for the
21,
third
Westlake
time.
21.
We're definitely evenly matched. I almost feel like it'll come down to who gets the ball last in the game.
Very possible.
The girls soccer team won the sectional title last night.
In pregame, you're looking at these records and you're like, oh, it's going to be an easy win here for the Demons, but Amherst clawing their way back into this game.
Oh, yeah.
And even for pretty much the entire first half, over under about a touchdown, but it's been back and forth all day. Look for the Demons to have an offensive surge here in the second half and stiffen up a little bit on defenses. They really haven't allowed this many points to this presumably bad offense. So it's a little bit shocking to see this happen here.
Yeah. As different as our records are, I feel like our teams are pretty evenly matched in terms of defense because they've allowed the same amount as we have. Beach and Rose deep. Number 9's kick. Whoa.
Extremely short pooch kick there.
Yeah. I'm surprised number 11 didn't go for it. Wait, we have number 11 on the field? No, that's 14. Never mind.
Picked up there by Billy Blood.
Jackson on the tackle. Good luck to the boys and girls across the
So let's see what the Demons can make of this drive, as they only got just under 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to get some points on the board and possibly they would be taking lead here in the first half. Look for them to go up on top here.
Yep. If the Demons would just be bold enough to attempt a conversion, we may be able to bring our lead up by even more points.
There's a snap. Bylos looking for
Pass to number
Schneider?
Yep, to Schneider.
good
Strike
for 10.
for a first down.
Stoneykirk and Beach out wide.
It does
Right, actually,
not
they got-
look like a first down.
They got Beach in the slot. Almost
Can't
playing as a tight
tell.
end.
Oh, yeah, that's the first down.
Schneider and Rose out wide left. Hand off up the middle. And again. Looks
27, Robinson.
not getting much
Oh, a flag.
at all here with the rushing attempts, as I think he's been held under about 50 yards here.
Looks like it might be holding.
Holding on the Demons, it's bringing this play back
Oh.
even further.
Westlake.
So it's going to be first and 17.
Schneider checks out.
Or
Beach and Stoneykirk out wide right. Fogel and Rose out wide left. Again, Robinson in the backfield with Bylos.
looks like something's going on down on the field. Looks like some kind of procedure, maybe? Can't tell what's going on. Looks like something's making the refs converse.
We'll get the call as soon as we know.
Looks like it's another penalty on Westlake. Back to the 40-yard line. Ooh, illegal procedure.
Whatever the call, they're setting up shop at about the 40-yard line. First and 24. Stoneykirk and Beach out wide right. Rose and Fogel out wide left. Robinson again in the backfield with Bylos.
I'm kind of confused right now. It looks like number 70-something. Looks like 78, Jackson Gregory.
There's a snap.
Oh, he kept it.
Play
Passing to number 1, Tariq Beach is good. And he is taken down. It looks like that might be another first down.
Good for about 22, maybe 23 yards. As
Yeah.
Beach limps off the field, though.
Oh. Looks like number 19, Schneider checking in. Looks like 2nd and 1. Amazing. We recovered from a 1st and 24 after 2 penalties.
Schneider will go to the far side of the field along with Rose and Fogel. Fogel actually moves to the right side of the field. Motion to Rose. Counter play to
27
Robinson.
up.
That's his
He's
biggest
good.
run of the day.
He's good.
Looking to the 15, the 10, and he's
Taken
stopped
down.
short of the 10. We'll probably give him the
Beautiful.
11-yard line.
Yep, I'd say the 11. That would be first or
But not before a huge gain and a gain.
Good pickup there by Robinson and by Lois sensing the pressure.
how many yards?
Good pick of 27 there by Robinson on the counter.
1st and 10 on the
Lewis
13.
sensing the protection.
Up, he kept it.
And he smacks right into his own blocker. Stop for minimal gain.
Looks like that's Jeremy Smith on the block. About a minute 40 left. There goes my roster. 101.
Fogel and Cerniker out wide right.
Second.
Here's Rose with the motion.
2nd and 9.
Roll out.
Pass is complete to number it's like to Connors. It's like
Just under a minute now here for the Demons.
3rd and 3. Checking for the play.
Looks like Cerniker's all by himself on the close side of the field here, out to your bottom of your screen and to the right of by Lois.
Yep, Schneider and Rose on the far side. Looks like a timeout on Westlake. Take this moment to thank our sponsors yet again, Hungry Howie's of Westlake, Skies North Westlake, and Westlake Youth Association Football. Thank you for your continued support of WHBS. We really appreciate it.
Again, Emma Peeler, state qualifier for girls tennis for the 2nd straight season. Emma won her first match this afternoon.
So 39.2 seconds left. 3rd and 3 on the Amherst 6. Westlake looking for some points.
And that is definitely a piano that this band is dragging. And a drum set. Yeah, they're dragging a piano onto the field. That is... And a whole cymbal set, too. Seems random, but I'm sure they have an excellent piano player in their marching band. Looks like they have 4 or 5 xylophones. Wow. And looks like we're heading back into the play. 3rd and 3 on the 6-yard line, getting the play.
Cerniker and Rose out wide right. Looks like Fogel and Schneider out wide left. Robinson again in the backfield.
Clearly Robinson and Bilois are a good pairing.
And a pass.
Pass to number 19.
Waltz is in there
Yeah.
for a quick 6.
The score is now 27-21 in favor of the Demons. I could almost see the resignation on his defender's face when he sees him so close. He kind of just stopped there. And they're gonna go for the kick. Eric Brizes, of course. And the kick is good. The score with 35.2 seconds left in the half is Westlake Demons 28 to Amherst Steel Comets 21.
And Amherst 21.
Westlake looking to kick off.
And again, congratulations to Emma Peeler, qualified for the state tournament.
There you go.
Where are they? Which side?
Nice call, man. Nice eyes.
Oh, that's student section cheer.
Hey, Tony, those 2 kids were in the press box for the game up on top of the press box, too, last week.
Number 80 to kick. The Demon Flags heading across to cheer on our section.
They were up here today.
Beautiful long kick right back to number 28 for a touchback for the Amherst Steel.
Scaglioso with the fumble there.
Exactly 32 seconds left in the half.
Looks like Amherst is just going to come out and knee it.
Yeah, they're probably going to do that until the half's called. Makes a lot of sense because while a lot can happen in 32 seconds, at the same time, absolutely nothing can happen in 32 seconds.
That's what exactly he'll
Yep.
do.
Take knee, number 2, Johnny Matakovic. Huh, he and number 17 must be brothers. Just noticed that. Is it? No. Yeah, it's more. Looks like they're just running the clock down. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half, the scores: your Westlake Demons 28, Amherst Comets 21. We will see you.
Tonight we feature the song Lots of Love. We open with the memorable song of Blue Eye, sponsored by Elvis. Here is Can't Help Falling in Love. The Westlake Band will our next love tune. Written by Billy Mercury in 1979 and recorded by Queen in 1960. It's their very first Billboard Hot 100 hit. It's Crazy Little Big Home Love. number one tune from 2011. Here's the Rihanna mega hit, We Found Love. Traditional senior song and band dance. The next Pittsburgh Porky design and talk about senior class features on Worldline. We close this year with the full-on boy tune, I Don't Care.
Welcome back to the third quarter and the second half of Westlake versus Amherst varsity football. Your score at the end of 2 and the beginning of 3, 28-21 in favor of Amherst. During the first half, we saw a lot of the run offense from Amherst and a lot of pass offense from Westlake, as we're all almost tied up here at 28-21, with Westlake scoring a late touchdown in the second quarter with about 32 seconds to go in the second quarter, pulling them ahead 28-21. I'm joined also in the booth by Adam Goyich.
Hello. It seems to be a one-directional passing game, as the wind is very strong tonight.
Do we know in what direction?
Yes.
Where would that be?
Not in a very nice way.
Ah, I see. Good kick.
I'm good at dodging questions.
Friendly bounce to the 15. He's at 20, and boom. He is down there at the 21, brought down by Schneider.
We're down one announcer.
No, that's right. Now you may notice. Matikovitz coming out to the field now with the Amherst offense.
Let's see what Westlake does here. They seem to have adapted a lot faster than they have in previous games to counteract the Amherst strategies.
Legal substitution there for this Comets, as they're going to be taking back 5.
Oh boy.
So not even the first snap in the third quarter, and they're already moving in the wrong direction. 1st and 15 here for Amherst.
Not sure if that's going to be a sign.
As Westlake now showing a 6-man front, and it looks like Cairo Smith.
We are joined by third announcer.
Actually, I was here the whole time, mostly.
Well, yeah, but
You're
the second half.
now a third announcer.
Yep,
I noticed.
that's fine.
All
how you
right,
doing?
it looks like it's going to be holding again on the Comets, as they are honestly, their offense is penalties right now.
Yeah.
But
They're almost
This
as
is-
bad as we were when we had to go from a 1st and 24.
Oh man,
they're offering from a 1st and 25
we've been one-upped.
on their own 6-yard line.
Not a bad way.
Yeah. This is not a great start for Amherst into the second half.
Nope.
See how they work with this.
So now 1st and 25, Matikovitz under center. He's got the out formation, double tight for the tight ends to his left and right. Hand off up the middle. Up. He's looking at pass, actually.
He's just brought down.
Yep, looks like brought down by 39.
Dante Catan's right.
Yeah.
And it looks like he'll make it out to the 9-yard line. And
We're a bit
chipping away at the 25-yard marker
see if they can
for the
do it
first
in.
down. Pick up a 4, though.
I don't know if they'll have enough time, enough downs to do it though.
We'll see.
I mean, we did it.
Yeah. This season's been a brand new experience for Westlake.
Oh, yeah. Getting the new turf, I feel, is
Breaks up the middle, and he's to the edge. He's going to make 25-30, 35-40, 45-50, and he's going to be brought down at the Westlake 47-yard line.
Yep, taken down by the
Huge
bed.
Pick up there
They did it.
Yep.
of about
This. Adam, take a look.
31 yards. And that's been the majority of their offenses.
Yeah, he's in 10th grade.
Midway through.
Varsity and JV.
No, but he's on varsity. That's Scaglioso. He's varsity. Yeah.
That's intense.
Sure, I
I'm
know.
not sure if that's a sign that he's good or if they needed players.
Well, given the number of
Matovich has got
graders
out
they've
formation
got,
behind him, rolls out, looking to pass.
Number 2 with the ball, pass. Oh,
Incomplete.
yeah.
Incomplete pass there, looking for number 35. Carter Zedkowski. Wow. Zedkowski. Wow, I'm going to give up on that name.
What number?
35.
35?
Carter.
Oh, Zachikowski. Do you remember Claire Zachikowski? She was in our grade for a while.
All right.
I don't know.
So, setting up.
Again, I formation here for the Comets.
He's just trying to rush through, and he's
Yep.
getting
My
special
formation
back.
has now become
Yep.
the easy eyes. That's pretty much been the main part of their offense.
Yeah. Looks like they lost a yard, I think.
Maybe.
Now 2nd and 8.
Horde of Demons, that's a new one. I've heard Swarm, I've heard Host.
Yeah. The only thing I haven't heard was a dog pile of demons.
Not yet.
That might just be my phrase for it.
Gotcha.
Up, number 2.
Looking to pass.
Up, it's
number
clean.
33.
And he's
Dan
right down.
Petruski brought down.
Quick fumble there by Amherst, and they recover it.
They have,
Almost a third fumble there by the Comets.
they have 2 number 31s.
Do they?
And 2 number 11s as well.
Okay.
Just ran out of shirts.
And 2 number 4s. We might have been
reiterate my
saying the
statement.
wrong number 4 the whole time. I just realized that. I'm so sorry if we've been getting that
I don't
wrong.
think we have. Looks like it was Smith.
28, as usual.
Is that
Alright.
Scaglioso.
Scaglioso?
So he's the big player for them?
Yep.
Yeah.
He is racking up the yards. He's almost got 150 yards on about 32 attempts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good record.
Pretty good stat there for Scaglioso.
It is cold outside.
I'm wearing an earmuff. And a
Double tight and easy eye formation for Comets. And a quick pitch again. And he's going to get wrestled down there by a swim of demons, including Shriek Beach and...
Bobby Fogel.
Yep.
Fogel and Beach on the stop.
Third and 1 now here for the Demons, as they're on the Demon 20-yard line, looking to get some points out of this drive, as they're down 28-21 midway.
28-21.
Someone's playing with the lights.
Happens usually.
Yeah.
It's a handoff, 28 yet again. Taken down. Whoa! Shriek jumped that tackle.
Ball carrier.
Taken down by Omar Abed.
Rose on the stop.
Bringing up 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs here for the Demons.
See, they fixed Varno. I see, they
Demons?
fixed the Harris brother.
Demons?
It's on the Demons' 13-yard line.
He said a fresh set of downs for the Demons. I was confused.
That's my bad.
I don't know. I don't know if it was a turnover or not.
If it had been, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Let's face it.
Ball carrier. 67. 59.
Taken down by, I think, Choi.
Tackle.
Well, so we're out of our Rangers and we're into the Comets now. After 2 weeks of Rangers, you can only have so many.
Yeah.
Quick toss again out to Scaglioso.
This feels
Taken
like
down.
this feels like a repeat of last week,
Really?
where they I formation, one target.
Oh, yeah. Actually, it reminds me a little bit more of Homestead Falls, where they just kept on handing it off to Linville, and he racked up 260 odd some yards on like 60 rush attempts or something like that.
That's crazy.
Sounds like the coaches have been talking. Too bad we weren't down at that conversation.
We never are.
Yeah.
Hand off up the middle and touchdown, Jeremy Smith.
Yep.
Assumingly, because there's 2 number 4s.
Yeah.
But we're going to roll with Smith here.
Yep.
Touchdown.
Because Smith is the running back. Scores right now, Westlake 28, Amherst 27.
Conditionally.
Yeah. They're definitely going for the kick. Looks like Platts to kick.
Then Westlake will get the ball for the first time the second half.
That would
Yeah.
be correct.
They really whittled that time down for Westlake to use.
A good 5-minute drive there by the Comets.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
And the kick is good. The score is tied for the 4th time.
We're all tied up. Westlake 28.
That's
Amherst
unscrewing it. are you unscrewing it?
So just going back and forth constantly in this game, each team looking for a defensive stop to at least get up by a touchdown before the other team can come back and tie the game up once again. But that doesn't seem to be the case here midway through the third, as your scores all tied up 28-28 in favor of no one.
This is a very confusing list.
Oh wow, they have a lot of doubles.
Amherst looking to kick off here.
4, 11, 26,
31.
31.
And stadium seats. The Westlake football backers are
It's only up to 41.
dedicated
Yeah.
to building the Westlake football program.
Maybe they just ran out of jerseys.
Team support
Maybe.
People just
Or,
wanted
or
numbers.
one of them's JV, one of them's varsity.
Could be.
Before every home Friday night game.
Beach and Rose back to receive a kick as usual.
I thought he missed it for a moment. I was going to be...
Yep.
And it's going to roll
Touchback.
all the way back to the Demon end zone.
Touchback.
And it'll be a touchback. Coming right to the 20.
I feel like in a way a touchback's not a bad thing because at least we know we're starting from the 20-yard line. There's no risk of us getting taken down around like the 4 again.
Here we go.
So Westlake's offense now coming back onto the field. Philos at the helm with
Looks
Robinson, Rose out wide right along with Schneider, and Blood and Sterniker out wide left.
Let's see what they do.
I saw number 78 heading on the field, Jackson Gregory, a sophomore. 27 headed up the
Running
center.
right through. Gain of like 6, 5 or 6.
That was
Good pickup there by
Robinson.
Robinson.
Smith is out on the stop.
Sterniker and looks like now Fogel out wide left. Beach with motion. Handoff to
Hand
Robinson.
off to Robinson.
Good counter play again. Trying to
And
find a
that's
crease.
And that's a first down for the Demons.
Never a bad thing.
Good pickup of 12 there.
Doesn't seem...
Flag out on play though.
Oh boy.
Flag on the play.
I'm going to take a wild guess at holding.
Holding on Westlake. It's coming back.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Well, it's only 2nd and 9s. I mean, that's not.
It's not awful.
Blood
Bad?
checks in for Beach.
I mean,
As
that's.
now we have trips right.
Not as good as 1st and 10, but... All right, here we go.
Philos rolling out. Hands off to Robinson.
Yep,
Robinson cutting up
Robinson.
field.
Oh.
Breaks one tackle. You see a 30.
He's
35, 40,
He's
Going.
not
45,
gone,
and out to
taking a
Taken,
while.
46-yard line.
taken down by 24, Cam Jackson.
Jackson on the stop.
It's interesting. It seems like they have a decent number of seniors on the team, but we've been seeing
Good
a
pickup of about
lot
24
of
yards.
Scaglioso.
Yeah. It's interesting how their prime playmaker is a sophomore.
But it means that they've got a couple more years with him, which is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
About half of our team is seniors this year, so we got to get
Yeah.
some new blood.
Yeah. Let's see what Westlake is going
Like
to do
Billy
next.
Blood.
Sterniker and Beach out wide left. Looks like Fogel and Rose out wide right. Looking to pass.
Pass.
It's Sterniker on a quick.
Complete.
He's just far right down.
Hit by 24. Cam Jackson yet again.
May, the current, I want to say it's Jacob May, the current JV quarterback is looking very promising. Let's see if he keeps that up.
Hand off to Tariq Beach. He's.
And just
He's.
right. Nope.
Oh,
He's-
flag. There's Melandri on the field.
I'm gonna say illegal block.
Block in the back, maybe.
He like
And somebody lost their shoe. Number. Bobby Fogel lost his shoe.
oh,
Oh,
not what we wanted.
What?
But maybe what we did want because that resets the play.
Yeah.
So
And Bobby Fogel lost his shoe in the process. I still find that kind of funny.
Wait, I'm confused.
Toggle and Beach checked out.
Yeah.
Isn't holding 15?
Looks.
10? Okay.
Yeah, I've always been confused by that too. It seems like every single penalty has a different number of yards, but those yards sometimes shift a little bit.
Yeah, I've seen holding be.
I've heard it be. I've seen it
Doubles
be
to both
like
sides of
7.
Velosa.
Oh,
There's a good
there
seam
goes
there for Robinson.
He's
Easy pickup of about 17.
Taken down by 33,
Here, take-
Dan McCruski. Another sophomore. Man, they have some great sophomores on their team.
yeah.
For a 20-yard gain and another Demon first down.
How about that? Westlake's just bringing that low and slow drive. Taking their time
Motion.
with those holding penalties.
And they're going to keep it with
Found an
Robinson. He's
opening.
at 30 to 25, 20,
went right through.
15, and he's going to
brought down.
plow over.
22, Hunter Parker.
He's going to plow over Parker for an easy pickup of about 22 yards.
Parker on the stop.
More profanity coming from the coach's box.
Yeah, it's always. I never know what's more entertaining. Seeming like we're being echoed by the press box or hearing the coach's opinions on the plays.
Usually they're more colorful than
Oh, and
words
so,
described anywhere else.
Oh, yes.
There's a snap,
Very
looking to
pleasant.
pass.
All right.
He's
here we
got
go.
Sterniker.
To Sterniker.
Oh,
Oh, he's out
he got
the
him
ball.
off.
Breaks free for a
Touchdown,
touchdown.
Demons. All right.
This pass complete to Sterniger for a Demon touchdown.
17-yard strike there to Sterniker on a quick out, but he broke the tackle and got in the end zone for a quick
Score?
6.
Bringing us to 34 to 28 with
And
4:10 left.
yep.
in the third quarter.
Rises out for the kick.
Were you there last week? I want to say when someone flubbed the snapback to Bryce's. He threw it and we got a 2-point conversion.
No, I
It
was.
was a pretty great play.
And that
That's
is
good.
With 4
it is now 35-28 in favor of your Westlake Demons.
35 and
4 minutes, 10 seconds left in the third quarter.
A little bit.
Oh, there's a baby in it? Wait, Adam's here. Oh.
Where'd you come
Wow, well, I haven't been here in a while.
Our Westlake backers would like
You were there when we were talking about how there would be 3 announcers.
this season.
Yeah.
I'm kind of digging this 3-announcer thing.
That was a whole 5 hours ago.
Let's say it's 5 hours ago. How do you expect
Maybe
it to be?
7 hours.
Yeah, maybe that.
Hey, that was that.
Big thing.
Rio,
Big mistake wearing shorts.
Houlihan,
Daniel's definitely.
Pulling a Jared, I see.
All right.
www.footballbackers.com for all things about Westlake football.
Here we go.
Want me to go above and see what's going on?
Watch that. It's
Who's on the receive?
Again, get your
Who's receiving back
seatbelts on.
there?
We're in for a wild ride.
Holy cow. Something is very cold. Oh, the roof hatch is open. Okay.
Bryce is here for the kickoff.
Here we go.
1, 5, 20.
Who's chilling in the back, waiting for the, waiting to receive?
No, I've heard Eric been called Eric the Toe Rises.
He's a very good kicker.
Kick out to about the 19.
Number
he's at 20,
5,
25, and
Nick
he stopped right there
Heron.
about the
Sure,
27-yard
sorry,
line.
number 5.
That's actually one of the ones there was only one for.
I can't.
Matakovitz now coming out for the Amherst offense.
It's a little nippy out. It's a. I'm wearing 3 layers and I'm still freezing. Some commotion going on.
Matakovitz and company not coming back onto the field.
Commotion in the press box.
I suppose it's not unusual.
Broken eye here for Amherst, looking to pass.
Here we go.
He's going through his options, and he's going to just keep it himself and get no gain.
Yep.
The ball carrier.
Thankfully, there haven't been any injuries this game, and I'm going to go ahead and knock on the wood frame so I don't jinx us.
No, let's not jinx it. That
Like I said.
10 to 15 minutes of stop time last week was not fun.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
It's all fine. We're good. Garrett, it's all fine. It's all fine.
Under center now. Looking to pass out in the flat.
Oh,
Picked off there by Schneider.
Number 19, Schneider. And that will be a Demon turnover.
And first down.
That's the third turnover there by Amherst.
And so naturally, there's no band to play a fun tune for us because they're busy enjoying their hot dogs and cookies. It's true. That's what third quarter snack is.
The way you said that was just kind of funny.
It's true.
I mean,
Hot dogs and cookies.
I mean, wouldn't you be?
Yeah.
Trade you my hot dog for 2 cookies. How about that? Oh, I keep the cookies.
All right. So let's see how this turns out.
Yeah, you know. I've said my piece.
Just play by play for trading.
For the hot dog trading.
Looks like a handoff to number 27.
Actually, it's more like an auction.
85.
Like an auctioneer school?
Yeah. Hey, that gives me an idea.
The commentary of the press box.
All right. After that friendly banter.
Looking at about second down and 3.
12.
That doesn't. Oh, never mind. There's.
Forget we have the ball, didn't you?
I just saw the 1 yard marker and assumed it was the first down marker, but it was where the original 10 yards was placed. Beach getting a
Handoff
handoff.
to Beach.
Cuts outside, trying to cut back in, and he's only good for a couple.
Looks like he's not doing much with this.
No, they're going to have... I feel like our passing game is probably our biggest advantage here because of our passing game. We can get some pretty long passes and we can get a lot of yards from a good pass. Their passing game seems to be more short distance, get away from the defenders.
And hope for the best. Which hasn't been particularly the best.
Well, we've led by as many goals as they have up until this point, so... And yes, I know I just said goals. My brain is not meant for football.
More of a soccer person, eh?
More of a dance
Looking to pass?
person. I knew it. Pass to
Well,
Sturger.
and he's
And it's
got a
good.
touchdown.
Another touchdown for the Demons.
Well,
He's going to do a little victory
Racking up the
dance.
score to conditionally 41-28, looking to be 42-28 in favor of the Demons.
Yep,
our
with
student section is
Raz's.
large but quiet.
Well,
not
because
sure.
they don't have the band playing next to them.
So,
Everyone's teeth are chattering from the wind and the cold, so.
yeah.
Mine kind of are, even though we're in the press box.
So,
Up, and there's the W flag.
funny story. I was walking, just kind of like walking across the bleachers, and I heard someone, speaking about the band, say, "Oh my God, could they please shut up?" And I was like, "Wow, that was rude."
Kick is good. The score with 1:55 left in the third quarter. Your Westlake Demons 42, Amherst Comets 28.
How about that?
You got 4? So that's it?
It is so cold.
Yeah.
I know I say it a lot,
And
but
a
this is
side
just
note,
crazy.
Trey by Lois has just
Another update. Trey by Lois, number 7, has just tied the school record for touchdowns in a season.
Let's see, touchdown in general. How many does Sterniker have?
That means that tonight we have broken or tied 2 school records. Eric Brise's for extra point kicks, and now Trey by Lois for touchdown passes. All I can say is way to go, Demons.
We're doing something right this year. Let's see if it'll keep up.
Well, we are losing half the team to graduation, so...
Let's focus on the good things. Like that we're winning. I feel like from here it's now just kind of a stalling game to drop that clock.
Yeah, well, there's still a whole quarter left. A lot can happen in 12 minutes.
Yeah.
And I've seen 6 seconds dragged out to 12 minutes.
Oh, that's just nuts.
No joke, I have seen that happen.
Let me guess. A bunch of failed passes and timeouts.
No.
Close.
It was just timeouts. Like,
Ugh.
no passes or anything.
Does not sound fun at all.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was a pro game as well.
Sounds like a program.
Kind of, yeah. And Eric's kick is up, up,
And it's back.
up, and back.
Received about the 12
And they're
yard line.
headed
He's the
right
20.
for him.
Stopped
Taken
right there at the 22.
down at about the 22, 23-yard line, brought down by Billy Blood, who's a junior. I think he's also on the roster as a quarterback.
And thus the band returns to the stands.
Actually, that was the Amherst band.
And thus the Amherst band returns to the stands.
And the Demons are heading back as well with the drum line right up front, ready to pump up the student section.
Getting hyped.
Getting hyped? Oh, yeah. Especially with our drum line the way it is. I
Our
mean,
drum line is phenomenal.
It's like the best.
Line formation here for Amherst. Quick pitch out to the left.
It's like
right out the guard.
28.
He tries to find an opening, but it's just not open.
Yeah. I feel like the Demons are starting to kind of understand that Scagliozzo is one of the people to watch. Like, he and Jeremy Smith are like the ones to watch. Like, if you see them going, you should go for them.
Yeah. Just if you keep them out, the rest of the team isn't doing much. Which
Yeah.
is one of the crippling aspects of teams like this that
Yeah.
rely heavily on one person. That person gets a lot done, but when a team adapts around them, they can't do much with that person shut down.
Hand off up the middle again. He's
Speaking
going
of
to
which, there's
break it
Scagliozzo
out
right
for
now.
a nice 12-yard gain.
Yeah. It's also a bad thing that they rely so heavily on one team, on one person, because that person, if they're in pretty much every play like Scagliozzo's been, they get tired and then they don't play quite as well.
Also, if he gets
Injured? Ooh.
oh yeah, I was gonna say if he gets dropped.
It'll be a repeat of Jaquan Hardy a few years back.
They still got both Smiths, though.
Yeah. Up.
Well up.
There's number 2, pass incomplete, intended for 35, Carter Zachikowski.
All right.
A name that I can actually pronounce pretty easily.
I'm in Latin, so none of this makes sense to me. Everything's supposed to be phonetic. All right.
This is the English language. Nothing makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's face it. Yeah, let's just face it. Nothing makes sense in the English language. Okay, looks like handoff. Number 28.
I wonder who that
Up
is.
and a flag on the play. Looks like, and a balloon is floating away now.
Bye.
Bye bye balloon.
All right.
Go enjoy Paradise Falls.
It looks like holding.
Yep. On the Steel, or on Amherst Steel Comets. Something I didn't realize until almost second quarter, that it was
Comets.
the Comets, because I heard them called the Steel a bunch of times, but that's the name of the high school.
Yeah. It's not as bad as 2 weeks of Rangers. That
Oh.
got confusing fast.
I know the Lakewood's Rangers, but who else is Rangers?
Olmsted Falls?
Olmsted Falls is Bulldogs.
Not Olmsted Falls. Yeah. Ridgeville.
Ridgeville.
Oh.
Westlake.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay, sorry.
So Rangers 2 weeks in a row.
Wow.
How about that?
At 28 with the ball, taken down by,
Going nowhere.
looks like 67, Chris Choi.
All right. We're coming up to the end of the first quarter. Probably first quarter.
Third.
Quarter. First quarter of the second half, maybe.
I was about to say. And they're probably not going to
It's a
do
stretch.
anything else this quarter.
Maybe
As-
one more. No, there's no way.
They're
They're gonna
not-
set up and then it's gonna go off.
They're going to set up.
There it is.
Actually,
Nope, timeout.
Are you
there's
serious?
1.2 seconds left, and they call a timeout?
That is spite.
This 1 second will be.
Oh, dear.
This
Oh,
is
dear.
this is just spite here.
And it was Westlake who called it, too.
Why?
I don't know.
Please. Somebody explain. Somebody
I-
explain the reasoning.
The reasoning is they want to have a timeout. That's all I can say.
1 second interception. 1 second interception.
Now will host the district semifinals.
I've seen it happen. I mean, if they get Trey in the middle there, it could happen.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Yeah. During this timeout, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Hungry Harry's of Westlake, Scad Zone of Westlake, and the Westlake Youth Association Football. Thank you for your support of WHBS. We really appreciate it.
I was going to say, here's John's spiel. He usually does that. Quick
He's
spiel.
hiding under his blue hood.
What?
How are you
Your
able
little
to
spiel.
see? The hood's over your eyes. How can you see?
He's a cultist. That's what he does.
How'd you know?
You know. Oh, yep. This is
All right,
definitely the most
so the
interesting.
longest 1.2 seconds I've ever seen, except for in March Madness, and
Oh.
they're gonna.
Where's the... No, oh, fumble! Recovered by Westlake.
The third fumble here by Amherst. 4 turnovers on the night.
All right.
Got by
Now-
number 57, Nick Kranz.
Usually I'm not into calling games over before they're over, but I got a good feeling about this one.
Yeah.
There you go, Kranz.
Did you know that technically
Getting the
speaking,
fumble there.
if there becomes a lead of third official regulation,
I know in junior football, if there's more than like a 21-point lead, they turn the downs to 5 yards instead of 10.
Score.
Oh, score. Sorry.
yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Oh,
so,
okay.
It's the fourth quarter.
You can, and
All right. At the end of the third quarter, and now going into the fourth quarter, your score 42-28 in favor of the Demons.
I
calamity
just
in our
noticed
announcements.
there is a person down on the field wrapped in 2 towels with a hoodie up.
Dude, that's my
And-
life goal.
And no offense to them, I kind of thought it was a lady at first.
I'd be so warm like that. I gotta set
I
up
should have brought my blanket. Like, I have like 3 fleece blankets. I should have brought them.
I gotta set up my my hammock in my backyard and throw a bunch of blankets on it.
Forget your,
Add a tarp.
Add a tarp.
forget the back,
it rains.
Not rain, just it keeps in heat better.
forget the back.
Yes and no.
Forget the backyard. I'm just making a nest in the corner of my bedroom out of pillows and blankets.
I have an 11-pound blanket, and it makes me the happiest person ever. It is so warm.
Lucky.
And back to football.
Oh, wow.
football?
Long pass, long pass, long pass.
Oh,
Incomplete.
Again,
Intended
overthrown
for Connor
is-
Sternikert.
You heard it here.
That was
Connor
a good
Sternikert.
pass, though.
that was close. More colorful language coming from the coaches.
Thankfully,
A little
these
more than
mics.
colorful.
Thankfully, these mics don't pick everything up. Otherwise, that would be an interesting thing to edit together.
We'd finally get to use bleeps.
No, I used them in a TV production skit.
Did you?
And back to football. Once again.
All right, here we go.
Hand off up the middle. Here's Robinson.
27.
Here's
Get the very
Robinson.
game.
I kind of saw that one coming, to be honest with you. It looks like a gain of about 4 or 5, I'd say. Yep, was 3rd and 6. And I'm just munching on M&Ms.
I suppose here's Kadar would be better than here's Robinson. Anyway, back to football.
Okay, he did not, but all right. Garrett as well? Or? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, hand off to Robinson. He's going. He's going.
He's gone. He's
Touchdown,
gone.
Demons.
That brings your score. It's a conditionally 48-28 in favor of the Demons. After the PAT, it will be 49-28. Robinson from, what was it, 26 yards out?
Approximately, yeah.
Good TD run there. And they've been running that play all night long. Just a fake jet sweep to either Beach or Rose, and then they counter it right to Robinson, and he gets in between the tackle and the tight end and finds a nice seam and gets in the end zone. Nice play.
Eric Bryce is for the kick. It'll be interesting to see who replaces him
good.
next year because he's a senior.
Asher Rome.
Yeah, I was gonna say Asher Rome does a very good job.
Our Westlake
He's no prizes, but
Dude, Eric is nicknamed the Toe Bryces. Not even kidding you.
Actually, it's Rick House.
I'm just gonna nod and act like I understood what you said. And anyways, with 11-11 left in the 4th quarter, that's just fun to say. Your Westlake Demons 49, Amherst Comets 28.
all right.
You look like a rapper. No offense, but you really look like a rapper.
I feel
Put
like,
up mic against your face.
I feel like DeMarsh could break out into a little beatbox session and just like right at home.
And I feel like Garrett would probably come down and like start rapping something. I just feel like that would happen.
The impromptu WHBS rap is we set up because setting up for a punt like this usually takes about 3 minutes, so we can get a good session in.
And back to football.
Well,
yep.
We gotta fill the time somehow.
Yeah, I mean, what else are we supposed to talk about? The weather? It's cold. Enough said.
How about some football?
What? Westlake's gonna win.
There we go. Conversation started there.
The I formation is not working well for Amherst Steel.
Now that the Demons have adjusted to seeing them use it every offensive run.
Well, I mean, it's all we saw last week too.
Yeah. I swear, these coaches have been talking and not thought to include us. And the ball rolled.
he punches it a little before placing it back upon its stand.
Got to put the ball in its place, man. It's disobedient. Didn't stay on the tee. Got to smack it around a little bit.
Looks like they're going to have Kevin Walls hold it for him.
That's pretty much all he's good for.
I don't know. Kevin Walls is a pretty good player.
He's a wide receiver.
On JV.
He did a very good job in the JV.
But nonetheless, he is an athlete.
He's the tallest person on the team by a good
Here's the kick.
3 inches.
And back to football.
It's up.
Back.
Back to number 20.
Into the hands of somebody.
29, Cairo Smith.
25 is where he'll be stopped.
Really though, Kevin Walls is the tallest person on the team by 3 inches. He's 6'5".
That's a great stat right there. Amherst setting up shop at their own 25, 1st and 10 with 11:05 left in the game, pretty much.
Yeah. If this were a Doors song right now, it would be "This Is the End."
Good one.
And Mr.
My only friend.
F is singing. No, that's Simon Garfunkel.
Yeah.
Good run to the middle.
Big pile going on.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you, Mr. S. Bye, everybody. Have a nice night.
Okay. A little bit of everything. All right. Now for another 3-minute intermission between setting up.
And
all right, here
playing.
We go.
Looks like number 78 and 54 are checking in. That would be Omar Abed and Jackson Gregory, a sophomore.
And off up the middle, like we haven't seen that before.
Yep.
Wow, that's a new play.
He made it for 4 yards instead of 2. It is a new play.
Oh, wow.
They're really picking up the yards now.
Yeah.
And Garrett calls me the Sass Master.
I'm the
We're
supreme.
down to the Comet's secret book of strats. Pushing up
Strats?
Strats.
And back to football.
Well, that was football related.
Oh, well. Toss again. All right. Wow, dude, they didn't
28.
go. Adam,
Scagli-
they didn't go up the middle.
Scaglioso.
No, but they went for 28.
That's true. But I completely didn't know where they were going. I thought they messed up. I thought it was a botched snap because they didn't go right up the middle.
I thought they were going for the other end zone, honestly.
That would help us.
If it was anything like the beginning of the third quarter, I mean, they're already going backwards enough.
Under their own power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knew running backwards was such a great strategy?
Yeah, Scaglioso. He's probably getting tired by now. He's been in, I think, every play.
Yeah.
He's got about 40 rush attempts for somewhere.
Number 2 has the ball this time, and
Looking downfield.
incomplete pass intended for number. He turned away, and I can't see his number. It looks like a
flag on the play, I think.
Oh.
Looks like it's going to be defensive holding there on Treek Beach. We'll get the call. It will be pass interference.
And apparently the coaches protest.
Like they always do. Why wouldn't you?
In the form of, what are you doing?
The throw was intended for 14, Jarrett Med.
Once it comes out of my mouth, it gets kicked out of the...
Yeah, they're getting that penalty.
Yep. Looks like
3:15, their fresh set of downs. Starting from their own 47, they're looking to make a touchdown out of this drive as they're down
and off
49-28.
to 28.
Well, they've been looking to make a touchdown every attempt.
Well, this no, they're never being down 21 points.
Yeah.
Pardon my math.
It's okay.
Probably gonna get unless Westlake makes another touchdown, we're probably gonna get like one more good drive from each side.
Handoff. Guess where, Adam?
So that was
the handoff up the
to
middle.
Jeremy Smith.
Oh, they subbed my boy out.
I really do hope we are getting the right number 4 here.
They subbed my boy Scaglioso out.
Because for all we know,
It was-
it could be TJ Rapach. I don't even know. I'm guessing it's Smith because
It's
he's
Smith.
a running back.
It's Smith. Let's just assume it's Smith. Especially because he's a running back. Not a.
That's what I just said.
Motion.
Yeah. I said especially.
Roll out.
All right.
Number 2.
Oh, he just goes right around. Oh, man.
And he's off to the races, and
He's not in. He's going to get dropped.
Yep.
How about the 8-yard line? Good pickup of about 38 some yards.
Well, luckily we brought him down.
Yeah, 38 yards.
That's right.
Better than a touchdown. The band is celebrating a little bit early.
Yeah.
The steel band.
They're getting closer.
Yeah. That's what we've said every drive.
Split out here.
Number 25 with the ball.
Whoa.
Adam Haas, a fumble. Looks like it was recovered by Adam Haas.
Before getting pasted there by a swarm of demons. Thank you.
This mic is very cold.
That's why I'm not holding mine.
Yours is also not metal.
It's cold.
Split out
What are you
here.
talking about?
Not as cold as this, though.
And
28.
he's
Taken down.
touchdown.
Say touchdown.
Just hit the pylon there.
Apparently.
That's for 6.
Now they're good to celebrate.
Conditionally 49 to 34.
Wait, that's my line.
Too late. I took it from you.
That's rough.
I think Wesley's going to focus on the running game and just try to drive out that clock.
Yeah, I think that's what the main idea is right now. Really, I feel like once it gets to the fourth quarter, unless it's a close game, they're generally trying to just run the clock.
Yeah.
Longest drive of the night has been somewhere in the 6.5 to maybe 7-minute range. Let's see if they can do the same here on Westlake's next drive.
Looks like number 17, Alan Matakovic.
Holy. Wow, okay.
And it's not. It's no good.
I didn't think it was blocked. I think he just got a bad hold and it rolled from him.
And they're still celebrating over there.
I wouldn't. I'm only down, well now, 15 points. But
Interesting. Even if they got another touchdown, they would have to make a 2-point conversion to tie it up.
That's hard. I don't know if it's...
they got another touchdown. It would be 41, 42
Oh.
with the...
Oh, true.
It's a 2-possession game.
Oh, true.
And again, congrats to Emma Peeler, OH SAA state qualifier for girls tennis for the 2nd straight season. Paul Wilson.
All right. Now for another 3 minutes between setups.
I'd like to thank our sponsors, Hungry Howie's of Westlake, Sky Zone Westlake, and Westlake Youth Association Football. We thank you for your support and sponsorship of WHBS in the 2016-2017 season. We truly, truly appreciate it. That's how you say the sponsors.
Dude, you said them.
It's always supposed to be said. We consider them profusely in a speed-like fashion.
In the words of John DeMarsh, and now back to football.
That hurts.
Go ahead and try and steal
Now you know
our
how it
lines
feels.
anytime you want.
Now you know how it feels. All right. So,
The onside kick here.
yeah, it's gonna.
Looks
Let's
like
see what they do with it.
looks like number 20.
Scooped up there by the hands team.
That was a really bad idea.
Recovery, we got a flag on the play.
A flag.
Kick did not travel 10 yards, so they will redo the kick.
Yeah.
Wonder who the flag was on.
It was on the comments. The kick did not travel 10 yards before the opposing team touched it.
Huh. I really need to read up on football penalties, even though it's too late in the season for that.
Yeah. A little bit.
Because
That's fun, though.
really, the most common penalty in high school football, holding. I was gonna say, like,
Defensive pass interference.
yeah,
Or
but
offsides.
holding is definitely the biggest one, though.
Holding has hurt a lot. Same with,
Pass interference
yeah.
and encroachment.
I've seen a lot of unsportsmanlike conduct really just
Oh.
cripple teams, though.
Yeah.
That one's just a hard one to come back from.
I can remember last year, at one point, against Avon Lake, the JV team, someone from them got unsportsmanlike conduct from the sidelines, and I actually knew the person who the penalty was called on.
Ouch.
Because
That's awkward.
I asked him about it when I saw him next, and I was like, "Hey, did you see that? You were at the game." And he was like, "Oh yeah, that was me."
Awkward.
Oh, no flag.
2 receivers to Trey's left, to his right.
I think Amherst just, or someone declined the penalty or something. Who knows?
Hand off to 27. Number 45, he was dragged. That's Nathan Soto. He was dragged like 5 yards.
That's intense.
That's the power and speed of Canal Robinson at its best.
Yeah. No kidding. Looks like we've got Fogel and Rose.
Rose out for the Demons. Fulton Rose out to your left, out to Trey's left, and Beach now in motion. And there's the big.
Robinson's going. He's going.
He's not gone yet.
No, he's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone. He's gone. Touchdown, Demons.
Nice 39-yard counter option there.
Oh.
And this is
Flag on the play?
most
Oh. And Mrs. Patriarch just stops the band partway through the fight song.
Awkward.
It's like da da da.
The call?
What's the call?
Holding.
Holding?
Yep.
Where at?
We just had that.
Ouch.
We just
That's
had that. That's painful.
to quote John DeMarsh, that's a momentum breaker.
For sure. Especially when you're trying to run up the clock.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The MVP worked against us.
MVP?
The flag. The penalty flag. It can be the MVP in some situations.
No, it's just cursed. Well, it's magic. It's cursed if it's against us. It's a
Less
blessing.
difference.
Yeah, exactly.
Same play.
Same play. Same play.
Same idea.
Oh,
And he makes
taken
it
down.
pretty far.
Not the same
He
outcome.
does.
Still
Oh.
could pick up 5, 6
Oh.
yards.
And we're down.
Cut. And we are back.
Welcome back. Here it
It
comes.
looks like Tariq's back with by Lois.
Setting up.
Beaching on the
Roll.
backfield.
Bouncing back and forth.
I don't know when they're going to snap it.
Stalling out
There
the
you
clock
go.
as they can.
And oh,
Trey's gonna keep it. He's got the
Lois
edge.
kept it. He kept it.
Fake out, looking for a first down. Yeah, we're
Taken down by 33.
Good pick up time there.
Demogorski.
I think they gave him the first down. I think so. Yeah. There. What am I saying? Don't listen to me.
Don't worry, I'm no football person anyways. At least not majorly.
Yeah. We're in Cleveland. We can't be major football fans.
Yes, you can. Don't give me that. Do not give me that.
It's
John,
Record has-
too much
I'm going to say
disappointment
this
for me.
ahead of time. There's always next year. I'm sorry, John, but
that hurts.
there's always next
That
year.
hurts. We could be a playoff
Pass.
contender.
Oh,
You don't even
there's
No,
know.
the pass.
long one.
It is
Bad.
incomplete.
Right through the hands of Sternkert.
No, that's through the hands of Rose.
That's Sternkert.
That's Rose.
Plot twist.
$5 says it's a Sternkert.
We can't bet on camera.
Darn it. It's Rose. I didn't know that was a WHBS rule that we couldn't gamble on camera.
I think it's a school rule.
Yeah.
Wait, what does that make Mr. S then?
Our club advisor.
Oh, yeah. Me and Adam had a friendly wager.
it was me.
on camera.
It was
I said,
me.
What does that make
Him and Jillian.
you if we're a betting organization?
Looks
If
like
we're a Vegas,
Tariq
like, organization with
and
betting.
back to
What does it make
football, at least for Adam and I.
Okay.
Tariq Beach on the carry, taken down. It's third and I believe 10. Ooh.
That's alright, we're still running clock. Points are not the main objective in this drive.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter at this point.
It still matters, but
Yeah. I get the feeling once it gets down to
It's-
about a minute and a half,
It
they're
matters
just going to
less.
take a knee.
it's improbable that Amherst is going to come back. But
Statistically speaking.
it's a big word, buddy. It's a big word.
Oh.
Not even in stats. All right.
Beach
Back to football.
taken down. Loss of probably 5, I'd say. They're going to have to punt it. Unless they want to pull.
They're probably gonna run it. I'm
I
just
would.
saying.
I think they might. Well,
You got to kill.
Tariq might pat.
Who cares?
Well,
They
actually,
might pass it.
it doesn't matter if we punt or run because the clock will stop.
True for the
Change of
turnover.
possession.
Unless we somehow get a first down.
That is true.
Oh, Robinson is
Oh,
back.
we're running it.
We're up. Well, we've got Robinson back on
False start.
Encroachment there by Amherst. Free 5 yards and a repeat of down. So it will be 4th down and 12.
Well, that's 5 yards to our advantage. Of course, we're still 2 yards from having an advantage.
Oh, we're about
You know.
12 yards from having an advantage.
I'm going with 2, because if it was 4th and 10, I'd feel a bit happier about our chances.
I don't know. It's just a battle breaking through right now.
Yeah. Well, we've got Kadar, and he and Bailos work together really well.
There we go.
Pass.
Pass to
It's
Sternkert is good, and that will be a
Maybe first
demon.
down.
Nope.
No, it's
no.
Turnover on downs.
Parker on the coverage.
Meh. Isn't that like inches?
Nope. Maybe it's a couple of yards short.
A couple yards. Wait, no, they're moving it. They're moving it. They're moving it.
Okay then.
It's a first down.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
How about that?
Oh yeah.
I think ball touched the line where the down marker is before his knees touched the ground.
Yeah.
So he got it.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know how that was a first down, but I will definitely take it.
I'm just nodding and smiling and acting like I 100% understand what's going on. But in
Football.
reality,
Counter again.
Oh, there goes Robinson.
He's weaving his way through.
Yep, taken
looking for
down by 85.
Looks like a gain of
Jacob
2.
Lezen.
Oh, what, 85? 85. Trying to spread the pressure.
Doubles on each side of Lois.
Gotta join the band in their dance.
Getting the play from the sidelines.
Let's see what they do here. Looking at 2nd and 7.
Just about
Hand
2
off.
minutes.
Oh.
Hand
Yep,
off to
hand off
Robinson.
to
Oh! Hand off to Robinson.
He finds
Good
a
for
small
7.
hole and takes it.
Yeah.
4 and who? 4 and 27.
It's not necessarily a bad thing.
We got somewhere with it, so.
Looks like a time out. Not sure who called it.
Timeout on the
Oh,
field.
good.
Amherst.
I'll definitely take timeouts now. That's a lot better than getting the 10-minute 1 minute.
Oh. No, now it's just the 2:20.
Wait, explain that. Explain the 10-minute, 1 minute.
The 10-minute 1 minute.
Oh yeah.
When they take enough
I got
timeouts to extend 1 minute into 10 minutes.
Gotcha.
I've actually seen, believe it or not, a slightly worse one. They had, it was 3rd and 1, and they took 4 timeouts in a row for 4th and 1 play.
That hurts.
It
That
was
hurts me inside.
It was painful to watch. And that was a pro game, too.
Here we go. Getting ready to go.
3rd and 1, ball on the 9 for the Demons.
I didn't even realize it was 3rd and 1. Okay.
I didn't either.
Hand off up the middle.
Robinson.
Kadar moves a pile to about the 5-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
You get the first down. That's what matters.
And that's 1st and goal for the Demons. 2 minutes and 14 seconds left.
Great place to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's Edmund Goich's favorite quote there. Good place to be.
Yeah.
Just like yours is back to football.
Or setting up shop.
Setting up shop? Okay.
Setting up shop's a good one.
All right, here we go. Nope, not yet. Never mind. Clock's rolling.
Yeah. If
Nothing's
they
happening.
do make it, I wouldn't be surprised if they
No,
just
the
start
clock
taking
isn't
any.
rolling.
Hand
The
off
clock
up the
is
middle.
27.
I would be
When-
surprised if they just try to stall it out in this
Yeah, like,
last set of downs.
I'm stunned they haven't taken
Timeout
it yet.
Amherst.
Oh, man. Just as we were getting into football, we get out of football.
10 minute, 2 minute.
We tried.
It happens.
DeMarsh is
Don't
taking
fall
a little nap.
asleep yet, John. We still have 1:47 left in the game.
Hooray!
Oh, wait, guys, it's fine.
Mr. Cadoze, great job on the members of the change.
I had like no expression. I was like,
And as we go into this timeout, the score is your Westlake Demons 49 and your Amherst Steel Comets 34.
I'd like to take some to thank our sponsors. Hunger Highs of Westlake, Sky Zone of Westlake, and Westlake Youth Association Football. We'd like to thank you for your contribution and sponsorship of the 2016-2017 WHBS season. We greatly appreciate it.
Do you even take a breath for that?
Absolutely not.
I think we should start timing him. So it is.
That would be something funny to do. Just the next time he says the sponsor to time him.
Will do. I'll probably be at the next game, so I'll let you know.
Here's the snap.
All right.
Or
next
not.
football. Here we go.
And up the middle.
Robinson.
And touchdown.
Touchdown!
No. Couldn't run that.
Oh, wait. Hang on a sec. Got an injury.
And we're back as the injured player was escorted off the field under his own power.
Yep.
Hurrah, hurrah. Always a
And,
good sign.
and we are going for the kick. The score is conditionally 55-34. And yes, I just stole your line again, John.
That hurts.
All right. So I think it's the end. Just
To be honest with you, pretty much. And the
Do you
kick
have
is
any
good.
doubts?
56
Do you only
to
think?
34.
Some sign is telling me that the game is probably over.
Yeah,
I think it's the scoreboard with its LED lights just blaring in your face.
I don't know where you're getting that from.
Actually, those lights are saying we still have like over a minute and a half left. I wouldn't be surprised if they just started taking any. I just wouldn't be surprised if they started running the clock.
They've been running clock the entire fourth quarter. This game is a minute and 41 minutes away from being over.
A minute and 41 minutes?
A minute and 41 seconds.
I've heard of the 10-minute minute, but not the 41-minute minute.
Actually, it was the
And I've heard-
141 minute.
And I've heard it's the 10-minute 4th and 1.
That just sounds painful.
It was. I had to watch it happen. I didn't know whether to cringe or yell at the screen.
And back to Westlake football.
Except they're not even setting up yet.
No.
Now they are.
Yeah.
They're working on it. It's
They're,
fine.
We've got a bit longer.
yeah, a couple seconds.
Ooh, can I thank our sponsors?
Oh, got the timer ready? We're timing him.
I gotcha. All right, you ready?
Wait for it.
3, 2, 1, go.
We'd like to thank our sponsors, Hunger House of Westlake, Ties on Westlake, and Westlake Youth Association Football. We thank you for your sponsorships and contributions to the 2016-2017 WHBS season. We greatly appreciate it.
About 8 seconds.
We got to get that better.
I don't think you could say it any faster without being incoherent.
I
Is that
won't
a
settle
challenge?
for any more than 5.
No,
All
that's
right.
not a challenge.
What
That's,
is?
It's definitely a challenge. I heard a challenge. Adam,
To be honest with you, that was a statement of fact.
Wait,
not a
I'm
challenge.
confused. Was there a penalty?
that was a penalty.
A
Okay.
penalty? What?
Running into the kicker.
What is that 10-minute minute?
Hooray!
Adam, you didn't hear the challenge.
What challenge?
I have to get it less than 8 seconds.
Gonna get less than 8 seconds?
So I'm gonna practice.
Okay. Turn your mic off and practice if you
Yeah,
want.
we'll announce this last few seconds, and then
Alright,
you
we'll
can
try
do
our
it at
best
the
to keep
end.
it football. Okay.
Yeah.
It's in my head. It's fine.
Here comes
And
the
there's
kick.
the kick.
Let's give it a touchback.
That's out of the back of the end zone.
It's a field goal.
They actually did get a field goal.
Would be safety. And
Up.
it that is the game, ladies
Wow.
and gentlemen.
Are they just accepting it as the game? Okay.
I guess
Well, I
so.
think
Still a minute
so.
41 left.
Well, it
I'm
looks
so
like I thought they
confused.
were lining up for a second. Never mind. I don't.
Okay.
There's still a minute 44.
You know,
A minute
you can make that. You can make that a 22-point comeback. You can make that 22-point comeback in a minute 44.
Yeah, 'cause it's
Stranger
totally
things have
possible.
happened. Stranger things have happened. I mean, Cleveland's
Three
winning
possession game in a
two
minute 41.
championships.
That means you gotta get
The guys,
2 consecutive onside kicks.
Cavs, then the Indians. What about the Browns? You can't just leave them.
Statistically impossible. I'm sorry.
They're gonna
Like,
get
first the
first.
Cavs.
They're gonna get first round draft pick.
Yeah, which is a good thing.
We're not
And then we're
traded
gonna
to the
fudge it
20s.
again.
First the
We did pick.
Cavs,
No, I was gonna say Adam. We did pick Johnny Manziel.
Yeah.
Hand
We
up
did
at the
pick
middle.
Johnny Manziel though. Let's face it.
All right.
which is good.
Rolling.
Johnny Manziel was
He
good.
sucked.
So how was that good?
No, I said we didn't draft him, so I said good.
Oh yeah. I don't think he's gonna be allowed.
And back to Westlake football.
Hey, we're still talking football at least.
I
At
said
least we're still
Westlake.
talking football.
Progress. Progress.
Yeah, it's progress. You should be
All right.
happy we've made this progress.
You should be happy. I'm talking about football.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right.
Just
Are you almost ready for your
smiling.
challenge?
Up and back to the game.
Oh, okay.
Hand off to the fullback, and he's pushing the pile for about 7-yard gain.
Number 26 just randomly tripped, and
I think.
both of the number 26s have the same positions. Really?
That's a
both of-
coinkydink.
Yeah, both of them are wide receiver, defensive backs, and both of them weigh 130 pounds too. What are the odds of that?
Statistically unlikely.
Thanks, Adam.
You gotta say.
No problem.
Now back to Westlake football.
You gotta say the tall
Well,
one.
we are discussing the game that's currently going on, so we're just discussing Amherst Steel football.
We're now under 25 seconds left in the game.
Wow, they didn't take a knee. I'm surprised.
Well, actually, he did take a knee. He fell down right after he
Seriously?
handed it off. So it was technically a knee, but not for any.
But just not.
Not
Yep.
a purposeful name.
Looks like
that's the game.
That's the game.
All right.
All right, John, are you ready? Okay. Are you ready for your challenge, John?
All right, you ready?
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
I'd like to thank our sponsors, Hunger House of Westlake, Ties on Westlake, and Westlake Youth Association Football. We'd like to thank you for your sponsorships and contributions to WHBS in 2016-17 season.
Yeah, you got like 8 seconds.
Darn it!
And that is the game,
closer to
ladies
8
and
than 9, though.
gentlemen.
All right.
The final score, your Westlake Demons 56, the Amherst Comets 34. As we sign out from our final home game of the season, I'm Jillian Meyerly.
I'm Adam Goyich.
I'm John DeMarsh.
Stay classy, Westlake.